In this video, you're going to see how official corruption in Mexico City actually could happen. I'm here right now in the Alameda, which is an area which is highly watched by cops on the street and by video cameras up there and there and there. Okay, now an article just came out about Mexico City not being safe and the people in Mexico City not feeling safe in their own city. And part of the reason, and maybe part of the greatest reason why, is because the cops are corrupt. And I'm going to prove to you what right now. I'm walking down the street. I'm walking to one of the greatest centers of corruption in the whole city. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why I say that. So a couple years ago, I was stopped on the street by a cop in front of other cops and underneath all these cameras that were watching us. And she basically extorted 140 pesos out of me for an open beer container. Now, how could that have happened? The person who was watching the camera, where were they? They were at their job. They were watching that computer screen. They were watching their cameras. They were watching all that shit unfold. They didn't do anything. And in fact, not only were they watching then, but they're watching every day, every minute. And what do? Nothing. They're corrupt. And I'm going to show you just how this works. Everywhere across the city, there's cameras, almost everywhere. At least one on every street corner. Right, here we are. Here's another one right there. Okay, so I'm walking to where these people are who watch the screens. They're all corrupt. And they're so corrupt, in fact, that they fear for their lives because they hide in a building that is not even identified as what it should be. Now, why would a cop extort me for 140 pesos anyway for an open beer container? And why would somebody behind that computer screen, behind those cameras, let her? Right? Why would any of this stuff happen? So this video, I'm going to show you where the center is. It's unbelievable. Oh, and here's what happens. It's not just for Mexico City. There's another center where they watch all these cameras all across the nation that are connected to all these youth hostels in all the Pueblo Mágicos. And they watch all the foreigners and they videotape them all and document everything they do and use that information for their corrupt purposes. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not joking. So here in Mexico City, the people at this center are paid off huge amounts of money to look the other way instead of paying attention to their computer screen. And we're coming up on this place right now. It's so secretive. It's in an old building, and it's just, if you didn't know what it was, or if you didn't know anything about it, you'd walk right by it. You'd just, oh yeah, nice old building. But if you know, it says C5 and C2 on it. And it's a secret call, well, it's not a call center, it's a secret monitoring center basically for corruption. And we're coming up on it right now. This is an amazing moment for me because I've been waiting to do this video for a while. And here in back of me, I'm gonna turn around. This building in back of me was like, in the Mexican Revolution, it was attacked and bombed and shit like that, okay? And it's connected to all the youth hostels in the city where they watch all the foreigners, and to almost all the cameras throughout the whole city. And it's like 300 people who are extremely corrupt. And if you look, I'll show you right now. Okay, it says C2 and C5, and you can see it, and they're just sitting there. They watch everybody. So no wonder everybody feels unsafe in the city. They're being spied on by a bunch of corrupt assholes who actually don't do anything for la seguridad de la ciudadanía.